How we doing, people? Brilliant Teach, ready to preach. Teach, handsome man of the hour. How are you?
Waking up, honestly.
Yeah, it's your day off. You do whatever you want. Me, I was up at 5 a.m. getting to work, and interesting day on my end. I was halfway across the state in a rundown suburb.
Let's say pretty majority of all of last week was pretty much little to no sleep. So I've been trying to play a little bit of catch up on sleep.
Yes. Well, it's a good thing that you're back.
It is. I am happy to be back from my busy schedule, even though it still continues on. But I was heavily
Wow.
caffeinated the entire time.
I just realized I've been kind of burnt.
You just got some sun in you.
Damn right. It'll do that. So there's a couple things to cover right now, but you want to show what you got
Really reviewed a good chunk of them last week, but now I have been able to acquire them. So now it's my turn.
last 2 weeks,
Firstly,
I think.
it was last week.
That one, yes.
Was the Alani Pink Slush. And then this one I will be very critical of, very surprising of.
Now, just because I rate them high, obviously don't like give it like a too high of an expectation. It just comes down to, preference or not. Like, I mean, just because to give an example, with Plug's Big Boy, right? If he's a big Prime guy, if I said I'd rather have that strawberry banana, Dubby can over the Prime, that's just my take on it. Some people would say, "Oh, hell no."
Yeah. When it comes to the energy, I'm not big on Prime. Like their hydration bottles are fine, but like their energy, I could really miss without it. Like,
How come I
nothing
see the
special.
Prime cans in Dollar Tree and not the Prime bottles?
Guess the bottles probably sell better than the cans. Let's be honest.
Exactly my point. Although I've been seeing a lot of Monster Reserve at Dollar Tree. I don't know why. I feel like that's slept on.
I think some things just naturally are sold at Dollar Tree, and then some things may have that like cheaper sells less than expected push into Dollar Tree esque. Like Monster Red Bull, you're
Close
still gonna
to
find them there because they're just
close
Monster
to
Red Bull.
expiration date, that sort.
Like it's again, it's one thing when we would see like a Monster Red Bull there because Monster Red Bull are sold everywhere. But when we started seeing G Fuel cans pop up there, it's like, oh, it's weird that you're not seeing it at Walmart anymore, but now they're at Dollar Tree.
I know.
Interesting.
Very and highly interesting.
So as some of
So
the bigger dogs of the market have started to back off of having heavy cans in the market, aka G Fuel yet again. Weirdly enough, they've been backing off on the can market, and we've been seeing them less and less, and they haven't been pushing out as many new flavors as they once have. Other new competitors have emerged into the can market, and it still surprises me. That one being Dubby.
G Fuel's pushing out and Dubby's packing in. Dubby said that this has been a process for over a year.
I'm really surprised that W is respectfully of a smallerish company that they are is starting to try to get into that can market of all the to me I always find it kind of weird for companies to try to push into that can market when you were fighting such uh such giant conglomerates, such like literal giants that you're going up against.
We say that, but also it was the streamer thing that happened a long time ago. Like again, I remember the promotions where they were going like, even still now, even some of them being like last chance or whatever. If you have a W code, chances are you've wanted to buy, because you know how ambassadors are. They're like, oh, I love this shirt. I get a discount on them and I might be able to get compensated from it. So use my code in the checkout. It's been going on for quite some time. It's nothing new. It's just the same thing with energy powder. There's flavors that have sold out and some that have been out of stock for a long time. Some stuff has been reformulated. So as much as we say, small company, it's a big following because it's a small streamer market. Now I can go and say all this bullshit product stuff. And by bullshit product, I mean, again, I remember we blasted Advanced GG when we did the vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Companies out there taking dollar store popcorn, ripping the bag out, putting it in a smaller container and saying, oh, by the way, use my code. Otherwise, you don't support me and I'm going to block you in chat because they're fucking idiots. I'm sorry, but they're fucking idiots. I mean, that's what people are doing nowadays. And then we have, oh, we have Dubby. By the way, no dyes, no maltodextrin.
Which is very surprising they went with that. I genuinely am surprised.
Yes. Now, not everything is perfect. I mean, look at the formula. It's not bad. It doesn't have a lot of kick to it in comparison to some others, but what are you going to do?
I will give them credit on their formula to the aspect of no sugar, no artificial colors or dyes. I give them credit for that. These are 150 milligrams caffeine, so that was what, 10 milligrams less than G Fuel because those were 160, right? Or the
No,
can's
the G Fuel
140.
cans were 140.
Okay, so they're 10 caffeine more.
And I've always said that the 140 G Fuel can is better than the 300.
65 milligrams of sodium, which isn't bad.
Not bad at
0
all.
calories. I like seeing potassium in here. In all honesty, you can jokingly you can never get too much potassium, but this is one of
We
those
will
where
get
like
to that in a moment, 10 curls.
the ingredients are pretty straightforward and they aren't.
Yeah.
It's not like a giant list.
But that just is so better because I mean, it's better than we have a label that's, a couple inches long versus, we got just a couple lines instead of a whole paragraph. Short, sweet, that is what it is. Like, I actually had a question from a new person at work, and when they found out, they kind of told him that I did the podcast, and he goes, I'm a monster guy, so what do you recommend to me? So, mind you, everyone's going to have a different poison, right? And I just said, you can't go wrong with a white monster. And he goes, yeah, you right.
So I learned something today actually because of this Dubby can, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. On the side of these cans, it says derived from whole coffee fruit. My mind goes, what in the actual hell is coffee fruit? I know they coffee bean, but what is a coffee fruit?
Lay it on me.
Apparently, coffee fruit, also known as coffee cherry or coffee berry, is a small round stone fruit that grows on the coffee plant and contains coffee beans. Did not know this, on all honesty.
Neither did I.
A coffee fruit is considered a superfood because of its rich nutrients such as caffeine, vitamin B2, magnesium, antioxidants, and COGTQ.
That's right. It's got coffee in there as an antioxidant, whereas some people actually have it in there and think it's a different kind of caffeine. No, it's the antioxidant. Which is weird because G Fuel in their cans, they don't have that antioxidant they have in the powder.
I'll let you take a pick. Which one do you want me to try to first?
Strawberry banana.
Okay. I think between these two, this one I will like the least, but I'll still give this a try.
Well, if we remember, we hate saving the worst for last.
I mean, even open up the can, that is definitely a strong strawberry banana.
The smell is like kabang.
Yeah. Oh. And as much as I hate to say it, I'm kind of hating that this just got connected in my head. It kind of reminds me of your childhood bubblegum. Like when you're taking medicine, childhood bubblegum. The bubblegum flavor medicine, You've never had that? If you had it, you know what I'm talking about?
Bubblegum medicine, yes.
Yeah, it was medicine that tastes like bubblegum, made it easier for kids to swallow,
Yeah, it's like the kid thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make it anymore, but I know a lot of 90s kids had that. I was pleasantly surprised because, I mean, it sounds like it needs milk, but it tastes like it doesn't. Let me know what you think.
It's better than what I expected, but it's also kind of weird.
It is a little awkward because you don't taste milk in there, and at the same time, like this one might you might have to like sip on a little bit because it's a little awkward. Because when you drank G Fuel, you didn't really drink a lot of strawberry banana and water, did you?
No. So
So that's where there's that weird adjustment where I feel like I need milk, but it's not around because it's a can and you're not going to have carbonated milk because that'd just be odd. That'd be weird.
it's weird because you get a little bit of strawberry right up front, and you get a heavy banana note. And then for me, I get this weird bubblegum like taste.
You see, I didn't get bubble gum. I just thought that that was part of the. I just think that's part of like the sweetener, maybe. Like, you know how gum has that sweet aftertaste? If it tastes like gum, that's not a bad thing. It's when you get gum and a Pepto taste, or sometimes it's unwarranted. Like, you remember that limited time Bubblicious cotton candy? The bubble gum. I actually bought a 5-pack of the gum not too long ago, and it was criminal that they added the bubble gum aftertaste to that. That was abysmal. Very disappointing. That was probably last year's. If we had to go by disappointment as far as cans, it's definitely up there for last year.
I will say I am still surprised because for it being what it is, a strawberry banana, they didn't knock it out of the park. But it's definitely not disgusting. It's weird, but it's like a good weird, but not like good, but like tolerable good. If you catch my drift.
Well, it's not like we have another person to compare because the other person that may be in the room is allergic to banana, and I do not want that.
Yeah.
Respectively, of course. Want everybody healthy.
I'll give it an honest 6.75.
I thought you were going to rate it your typical 6.0.
No,
It's
because it's definitely not good
6.75.
enough to be. It's definitely not, in my opinion, good enough to be above a 7, but it's not bad enough to be below a 6.
All right. So now the real goods. Try the other one.
This one may genuinely surprise me, and that's the mango orange cream.
Hey, by the way, did you add that plaque next to that stack, or is it was just the camera the whole time?
That one?
Yes.
No, it's been there the entire time.
Oh, it's your camera because it's usually shifted towards the whole wall.
Nope, this one's been there the entire time.
Yeah, because I'm used to seeing the whole tower.
And then this one has also been there the entire time. It's just more hidden. I should probably move these two. But both are there.
Maybe in front of the
Maybe
tower.
maybe in front of the tower.
Now we're going behind the tower.
I'm just putting them back for now.
Damn it, man! It's not a T-ball trophy.
You're right. It's I don't know. It's not really a trophy.
No, I said it's not like a T-ball participation trophy.
Hell no.
It's a legit trophy. Show it with pride.
Well, I like to raise
setup,
money for breast cancer. What can I say?
Setup is still a work in progress.
I like to raise money for breast cancer. What can I say?
Same. And I'm glad I was able to donate money to that organization.
Oh wow.
Indeed, so.
Oh wow. Now this is mango orange cream, and a part of me almost wishes that they just kept it mango cream.
Same here, but if that can is the same as mine, you'll get it. I didn't even see you take a sip out of that thing. I just saw like an air gulp. You can smile. It's all good. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but still.
Their mango is pretty decent. Their orange is pretty decent. The cream's a little funk. Not like in a bad funk, but it's a little different.
Mine, I thought the cream was similar to not slushy, not Mega Man. The cream reminds me a little bit of Summit 1G.
In a weird sense, and it's funny to bring this back because it goes back right to you. It reminds me of Trident gum.
Come on! You're shitting me.
I'm not shitting you. Why would I shit you, bud?
Comedy relief? I don't know.
Like, I can only get so Italian. Dubby, I will say on your behalf, they made a honest effort. These aren't the greatest cans ever. These aren't cans I think you got to go rushing out and trying to find and get, or just sell out the entire online market. Comparatively to a lot of other companies, especially in this industry that have come out with their first can line, they gave it a damn good try. And not in like a bad sense. Definitely don't give up. Definitely keep going. Definitely keep trying, because a lot of other companies that will create these cans will not make sure that it has no dyes, no artificial sweet, no sugar, no artificial coloring, and they don't taste awful. I do like the mango orange cream more than the strawberry banana. This one will get a 7. It deserves an honest 7. I think mango is that flavor that's kind of hard to do correctly. A lot of companies get it wrong, but a lot of companies get it right. You're either right there in the ballpark or you're not. The orange is
I wonder how the
good.
consistency is too. Because for me, I got mango, I got a little bit of the orange citrus, and then I just got a lot of cream.
I'd say mine's like 33.3 repeating. It's just mango right up front, then get a little bit of orange, and then get the cream on the end.
I had 40, 20, 40.
Interesting.
And that's why I thought it was an absolute banger. But I digress.
You thought it was a what?
A banger.
A banger. Well, yeah. One, shout out to Relly, my near and dear good friend and co-host, for sending these cans out to me so I could try them. But sincerely, compared to some of the other companies that are in this industry that have created cans, and their cans really miss, even though they've tried to make a good, honest effort, a lot of other companies in this industry come out with cans right now, and their cans heavily miss, in my opinion. And they just taste funky, even when they try to do no dyes, no sugar, no artificial coloring. Their cans still heavily miss. W gave an honest effort, and I hope them the best with their can endeavor, because they definitely did a good try here. I definitely want to give them credit for that. Okay. Not the greatest thing ever, but they're not bad.
Also, we got a match.
That we did. Mine's in the cupboard currently, unless they need to go grab it to show off for Goblin.
Nah, you're good. You're good. But to say the least, Teach finally had his come home.
Because I like to support the alumni.
Yes, indeed. Although one thing that Tenkros is bringing up, so I'm glad that the Moist Critical Waifu Cup is out. The AFK, the Sleep Aid, the Sleep Sups, whatever you want to call it, that's back in stock. And you saw this with the Destiny creators. They finally made a cranberry. I got to add that to my list sometime.
They did make a cranberry, and it was like 4 Destiny creators in 1 week all had their cups released.
Yeah, nuts. To say the least, it's a good thing that I don't do the whole industry. Otherwise, I'd be going broke.
Yep. One of those creators already has their own flavor with them too, which is the black cherry.
Yeah.
I need like something to. I need like a constant, something to help me change my palate so I can get ready for pink slush.
A glass of water.
Really, you be spitting. Damn, you be spitting, dog.
Well, I mean, all considering I had somebody get overheated on me today, and just the other week, somebody went to the hospital because of dehydration, because God forbid you. Yeah, it's funny because they said, what should we do for Father's Day? And I sarcastically said, I got a great idea. How about a case of Gatorade? Put it in the back of his truck. Dehydration. I got a loved one with no immune system that caught the flu in June.
Jeez.
And with all that said, what is all hands on deck? We have an old man possibly keeling over. Dehydration. We got one with the flu for 4 days because she's got no immune system, and the other one dehydration. Read my thoughts.
What do we always tell you, people? What do we
Drink your
always tell you?
freaking water. Drink your freaking water.
I don't know if you went over this when you originally reviewed it, but I wanted to double check. Honestly, it's not terribly priced. They have those 2 cans in a 12-pack for $33. It's not awful.
Yeah. I think people are just pissed because of shipping. Everyone's used to prime shipping. So from a smaller business, it just is what it is. And then there's no discount code to help with the shipping, unlike other companies. So that part sucks. Tough. Very
I think
tough.
they definitely need to do some work on their shakers.
By the way, C4 update, the C4 Ultimate, that's 300 milligrams of caffeine, no beta alanine. We're finally getting the new 2 flavors out soon.
Oh, Relly's a big
Cherry
C4 guy
limeade,
now.
cherry limeade, and sour green apple.
You know, Relly likes his cherry limeade.
You're goddamn right. And that regular C4 cherry limeade has gotten hard to find too. And I remember that they discontinued the lime a long time ago as well. I thought that limesicle or whatever was decent. But that sour green apple, I'm looking forward to that.
Relly is now
Sour,
our local
sour green apple.
C4 fan.
I mean, technically speaking, I did meet a C4 rep. Well, he was with G Fuel at the time, but his sister was with C4 and he hopped on the wagon. So there is that.
Get him on the pod.
I tried to. He ditched. He ghosted.
Gotcha.
If you remember that, it was after I got the New York shaker.
I remember the little G Fuel. It was just like a random G Fuel employee standby. They're like, "Yeah, I'm with them," and you're like, "Okay," and then come to find out, it's like,
they were at the booth.
Yeah.
I think the dude's name was Jacob. I have to go back to see, but unfortunately speaking, he ghosted come pod time. Oh well. Whiff. But no tears here. There's been some other fish to fry. But let's see, what else do we have here? Although it's actually kind of funny because there's a couple of friends of mine, they know I do the podcast and they actually linked me the Miku thing, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, wait, really? And I go, think about it. It's me we're talking about here. And they're like, oh, that's right. Never mind. Carry on.
The Miko
Thank
thing.
you. The Miku Hatsune G Fuel collab. It's got the music box for the collector's box.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently it's got 3 songs on the CB. My buddy actually grabbed it. Or he pre-ordered it, I should say. Ooh. Mega Man shaker with 7 packets of the Blue Bomber slushy for $15. Damn.
Is that flavor
Not
out?
bad. Oh, the flavor of it?
No, the Miku one.
I think it was a pre-order.
Okay, because I can't find it anywhere on their website currently. Wanted to see what a music box.
Yeah, apparently the collector's box has 3 songs it could play on it or something, which technically makes it a music box. My buddy who's a big anime fan, he let's see. He's got the info on it.
Because like I click even like new arrivals and
Let's see. If you don't have an account yet, is how he opened it up. He sent me the link. I got the Miku Hatsune collector box today. It was a pre-order. I've had an account for years, bro. Gotcha. They shipped the Miku Hatsune collector boxes in September. Yeah, I hate pre-orders from them, but they're usually good about it. I had to get the box, man. It's a music box that plays 3 songs of Miku Hatsune songs on it.
Hatsune Miku.
Comes with an Yep. Comes with an acrylic figurine and the box opens up into a stage for the figurine. Also comes with a shaker cup. Flavor is watermelon strawberry, which I remember that was advertised on the label rock candy, which I'm like, what flavor rock candy? Because that's some shit.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing on their website. I'm curious about this whole music box thing.
Yeah. I honestly didn't look into it too much because I'm just I guess it just wasn't for me. Not sure.
What was the flavor? Like the music box thing just really has me intrigued.
Yeah, same. It did, same. But the strawberry watermelon or watermelon strawberry, I know Sneaks had that forever, but it's a lot better than rock candy because that's just so vague. Last time I think I had rock candy, I think I mixed it in coffee. I forgot what cafe did that. I was traveling somewhere. This is years ago, but I digress. So, in other news, Teach,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about this glitch slash, you know,
So
Sony
I
collab.
I have never played this game. I've only heard of it a couple of times, in all honesty. Um, you know,
I've been I'll just be completely straight up with you. I haven't touched my PS4 in like 2 weeks. I've barely touched my laptop to write. I've been either woodworking or I've been watching sports, keeping up with some loved ones, doing some stuff on the side, whatever. I haven't even looked into this game whatsoever.
I
Although
haven't either. But the demo is supposedly out and it's supposed to release later in Q3 of 24, which is pretty much right around the corner pretty soon here. Um,
a third person shooter, ooh.
the game is called Project Tower. I know there's decent hype around this game. It is a game with Sony, so this is a um, PlayStation
When
collab with Glytch and PlayStation for the game Project Tower. The flavor, which really has me interested on all honesty, because I didn't think I would see another company who do this kind of a flavor, is boysenberry. Good old Bobby.
what gets me is here's the description on Steam. Dive in Project Tower, a third person shooter mixing intense bullet hell combat with a unique morphin ability. Imprisoned by the Hicks, fight to the top of their deadly tower for freedom. Will you outsmart them and make your way out? I'm sorry, the Hicks?
Might be the Hicks. I don't know.
I read that as Hicks. Do you know what Hicks are?
Yes. Yes, I very much do.
Well, I'm just told this. Hicks are up north, rednecks are down south.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I know very much what they are.
Trust me, I get them. I get them up here a lot, and some are more pleasant than others.
So it looks like you can change yourself in some different kind of creatures and beings using different mechanics. There's some puzzle aspects to this, and it's like a tower crawl. Uh, Almost like I want to say it's not an arena shooter, but you're gonna be fighting up waves up a tower, and using different kinds of forms and different weapons and such, and a third person aspect to get to the top of the tower. It's a very interesting game. Honestly, I not really. This is not a sponsor or anything for the game, etc. Riley and I barely know of it ourselves. I mean, it's only because of this collab we've heard anything for it, truly. But yes, it's a PlayStation collab between Glytch and Yummy Games, which is the creator of Project Tower, and the flavor is boysenberry, and then the actual name of the flavor is Focus Serum, which I'm going to assume the Focus Serum is what the character uses to metamorphosis to better themselves to surprise their enemies and use this unique mechanic to get out of all sorts of situations.
It also, I'm actually glad they actually got a stream going on right now where there's actually currently looks like there's like 80 some odd hours of gameplay going on. It
So
says
you
right now live now broadcasting. Watch the developer play. That's awesome.
it looks like the demo. Yeah, you can get the demo right now on Steam. It looks like it'll be out on Steam and PS5. The initial release date is looked to be September. But even though this game still has a little bit of time, this flavor is still fully released, and you can get it now.
Which I'm actually happy about because I mean the fact that you got a flavor that's going to be promoting this game, that's pretty sick.
I mean, even the fact that they have a collab with PlayStation is honestly a giant W.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because they said that they signed a big deal with a big company, and I'm like, who? Who?
I can't say much.
Well, I understand that you got to keep your lips sealed, but they already, in my opinion, released it because I mean, it's Sony. You go into a Walmart, you know what Sony is. You walk into
Mhm.
Best Buy, you know what Sony is.
It's the people that make the TVs.
And the game consoles.
But yeah, that one is definitely cool. It's good to see them getting some good, bigger collabs in that way, which, is always a foot in the door to other bigger ones.
Explore a sci fi universe where you play as a human prisoner held in a mysterious alien tower. Hmm, not bad. Hell bullet shooter with new Steam demo with shapeshifting. Unique shapeshifting mechanic, and you can try it out for free. Well,
Now that
still
we've
better
had
progress than Dead Drop. Hey
we've
yo.
had a
Or
little bit
Death
of
Drop, whatever.
time in between to clear out the palate a tiny bit, even though that strawberry banana is still heavily there. Like I still taste quite a bit of strawberry banana.
Well, that's why I say rinse some water or something.
Some saltine crackers.
I don't think your girlfriend would approve of you having a spittoon by your desk.
I know the way, brother. Speed on them.
I'll just say this: my ex at the time when I was playing baseball and chewing sunflower seeds, she looked at me and goes, "Yeah, you're disgusting."
Yeah, I never got.
Sunflower seeds, not chewing tobacco, none of that. And I'm like, it's seeds. What's so bad about seeds?
Yeah, I never understood the whole chewing on sunflower seeds thing.
No.
No.
Well, it is a baseball thing, I will say, but I'll be completely honest with you about it. As I got older, I found out that it helped taking the stress away.
Look, all I know really, as a man of culture yourself, all I know is if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
I don't
I don't
even know
know.
when's the last time I saw Big Red. anywhere.
I don't even know if you know that reference or not.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. What's it from?
A commercial, clearly.
No, I didn't, they are saying
Big,
fuck you on a
big,
commercial.
big red gum. As far as everything else, I forget. It's been a blur in my mind.
Talladega Nights. Good old
Oh,
Ricky Babby.
that's right, Ricky. Oh my God. I, you know, I saw that movie twice, and I was probably I think I was a teenager at the time. Oh my God, I gotta watch that
Are
again
you
sometime.
telling me you don't wake up every day pissing excellence?
Uh, I don't know what happened, but I feel like those references, or rather that movie, got worse with age for me. I don't
Eh,
know why.
let's be realistic. It wasn't the greatest movie of all time, but it definitely had some solid one-liners that'll be kept with us for a long
Yes.
time.
The problem is like they had a good run. It's just that with time, like if you go by Talladega Nights, if you go by Step Brothers, if you go by, well, it's my thinking, Semi Pro.
I don't know. Step Brothers, though, that one, they hit the ball out of the park with that one.
Step Brothers is phenomenal. Semi Pro, I enjoyed it. As far as Talladega Nights, half of it I can't stomach. I just leaned off Will Ferrell because I felt like I was just getting the same thing with Kevin Hart. There was not a lot of range.
Oh, you mean the same thing with Adam Sandler?
At least Adam Sandler could switch it up a little bit. He'll change accents. He'll do something. Whereas Will Ferrell, same voice, same everything, just screaming the same joke. Stand up, movie, everything. Oh my God. It's like getting a 5-gallon bucket of paint and just keep ordering the same 5-gallon bucket of paint. Monday, Tuesday, same color. Wednesday, Thursday, same color. After like a year is gone.
Well, with that, hopefully this doesn't taste like the Will Ferrell of energy drinks, because the last one on my docket for today is the newer
See? Thank you,
ish
Brian. I'm not alone.
Alani Pink Slush.
So I wonder if it tastes flat like Paris Hilton or not.
Damn. He hit him with it. He said, I'm going to go with the 3-base home run hitter splitter. Golly.
I just realized what I said. Jesus Christ.
Damn. Clip it and ship it. That'll be forever remembered. For legal reasons, Paris, it's a joke. Please don't send a cease and desist.
Damn, that was bad.
That's it. We're
That was
fucked.
kind of bad.
Podcast is over. This
Join
isn't
us
her
at the
flavor.
salad
They
bar.
introduced her
We'll
for
be
a
there for a
commercial.
while. Enjoy the salad bar, Teach. We're going to be there for a while.
I'm starting to notice something about Alana cans. You know how, like, we say, rain, or not rain, like Ghost has that general, like, Ghost taste, but across all cans?
Ghost has its own taste. Monster has its own taste. Mountain Dew has its own
Yeah.
taste.
I'm starting to get that
Alani
with
has
Alani.
this. It has like this sweet seltzer taste to it.
Sure. Like, the flavor isn't as flat as Paris, but it's kind of a weird strawberry, and I'm not getting like much of a slush.
Ah, prepared to be boarded.
Consent, my friend. Consent. Dinner first.
Speaking of dinner, it sounds like Recon wants salad. Get on that.
Well, I gotta make dinner after the podcast, so.
Yeah, I hope you got this.
I don't know how to feel about this.
It falls flat a little bit, right?
It really does.
So I'm not alone on this because remember when we tried G Fuel strawberry slushy and everyone thought it was disappointing?
I didn't think it was.
I thought it was exactly what G Fuel needed to do, and it was exactly on point, whereas others said, hey, there we go.
I honestly would probably prefer that can over this one for strawberry slushy. Like, this one really misses the slushy mark. At least that one had a slushy taste to it. This one has like a weird strawberry to it.
It's almost like a chemical strawberry.
Yeah.
But to say the least, this is kind of a downgrade. This is like not like, let me rephrase. It's not a very good comparison because it's mediocre versus mediocre. I'll take that over the Monster Strawberry Dreams, but that's not saying much.
They make a cherry slush, which is much better in my opinion than this.
The cherry slush and the blue raspberry slush too.
So this one's really surprising for them to have dropped the ball on like strawberry flavor, especially when they have two other slush flavors that are much better.
Ooh, here's something new. Huh. Oh, damn. The tactical patch, to say the least, the cherry limesicle reskin of the Gamer Sups is sheesh. I can't repeat it, but I don't know, man. I keep looking at this. What the hell did you say that copium was again?
The flavor?
No, just like the word. I know it's a flavor, but still.
Like what copium means?
Yes.
Cope. You're coping. You're in delusion.
There we go. Though the military style Gamer Sub stuff going on, like I don't know, I might order myself a coin or so. But all these shakers going all at once for pre-order. Ah, goddamn. But I'm happy that Gamer Subs is actually starting to do a lot more color in like their shirts and stuff. Like the sweatsicle, it's got color in there. Obviously, we know my shirt that's in there. The As a Cross shirt, that's got some color in there. The tactical line, though, I'm about it. I'm about it. Maybe Jimbo's even about it.
Oh, you know what Jimbo's about it, but it's not tactical enough, he says.
Well,
I
don't know how to comment about that one.
Give that man his own shaker already. What do they
One
call it?
day,
You're the
maybe.
anime.
One
You're the
day.
anime guy. Is it himbos? Is that what they call it? Himbos or husbandos?
Husbando?
Is it? Do they call it a himbo or is it a husbando?
Husbando, I think.
Is that what it is?
At least there was a husbando shaker at one point.
Because I know the whole wife thing is waifu, so it's husband.
No, it's crazy because there was a husbando shaker, and then at one point I thought they're like nobody wants like a buff dude on a shaker. So they literally narrowed it down to like $5 a piece. I got my hands on one. I'm not gonna lie, man. Selling that one, I think somebody gave me and a buddy of mine. We were literally just selling shakers just to help us pay bills for a little bit, and because he was unemployed, they let him go from his job, and he had car payments going on and all that other stuff, and it was just like, you know what, he didn't get into debt, and I helped give my family members a decent Christmas, so I remember that. Good times, very good times. Oh man.
other than all this, I don't think there's been too much else going on
Yeah,
this
so
past
I
week.
think it's I think it's confirmed that Juju is going out of business though because they said just pay for shipping, everything's yours.
Really?
Yep, that's how you know everything's in the is in the crap. I mean, the fact that all the creators are saying they're going out of business too. We got shakers going for $3. There's no
That's actually sad. Looking at this post, yeah, they have a post that says free stuff. We're giving away the store. Literally, all items 100% free, no cap, just pay shipping. Wow.
it sucks, man, because I mean, a lot of good stuff that came from them. A lot of good creators too.
People
One
must have.
guy that was one their biggest guy I think was Tarkov streamer. I think it was Jesse something.
Oh, it looks like they sold out the store already.
Very little is left. Very little.
Because that was posted on May 31st. So it's been a week, week and like 10 days. It's been 10 days since they made that post, and pretty much the store is out.
I mean, a little before COVID they released and now it's gone. It's terrible.
Honestly, it is kind of sad to see that company leave and go under because they genuinely had a very good um, rocket pop. They had a good,
Yeah.
great popsicle, and I
Great
like
blue
I,
raspberry.
that's one flavor that honestly I really give them credit for because it seems odd, but they did it well in the market. Was a grape popsicle.
No medicine taste, nothing. It was the best in the game by far. The only there but there's two problems. Number one, the other companies, especially Dubby, they had the marketing down. Secondly, it said no chalk taste, and well, that was their gimmick. But if you go by the other brands like yourself with Glytch and some other brands that go, oh, no maltodextrin, no dyes. Well, unfortunately, Juju did have maltodextrin and dyes. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then third, the older the tub, the worse the flavor got.
I'm curious how much
Because
stock
the
they had
the
left.
I wonder that myself, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. The pina colada that after a while, it was a couple months, it was like a year before the date. I can't tell you how abysmal it was. Fresh, phenomenal. Old, abysmal.
So that
The grape popsicle, it fell flat. It had a slight medicine taste. I can't describe it, but I'm glad that it mixed well.
that means we'll have
That's
to
one
take
thing that was nice.
Juju off the ticker down here if we haven't already.
I'm about to look momentarily, but I think
The other one actually, to even let our audience know, because we've had this same ticker on there for quite some time for people to kind of have a code to use for whatever favorite company of their choice. Perception, who's actually a good friend of mine, Destiny content creator, he is no longer with Rogue.
really.
He actually moved to Advanced GG, which I'm curious on his story. I've tried to get him on the show for a long time, but I'm curious on his story as to why he moved from Rogue to Advanced, because that's not a move I typically see people make.
Let me see if there's a. I think I actually do know a. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised about that. Nobody, I don't know another. Not many people are going to Advanced GG. That's for goddamn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where am I looking at here? Yeah, trying to pop up Discord to see what I can find here. I believe that there should be keyword should. Here we are. Going in someone's Discord and seeing if they actually have their code up.
We haven't talked to him in a while, but alumni wise, I wish Camper the best, in all honesty, because he was with Juju. And if Juju's shutting down, then that means he's probably trying to find a new home if he's looking for another entry brand to go to.
as far as he goes, I know he took a long break off streaming, and I don't think he's really like. I think he's only doing it once in a while with some friends. But I remember asking him a long time ago how things were, and he didn't want to disclose. I think that a couple of things just kind of went down, and
Respect.
it's sad in that regard. And you always hate hearing that, but I mean, it does happen to the best of us, and I know I wear my heart on my sleeve, and there's no question about that. That there's no way that I I straight up have a hard time hiding what I feel. That's for freaking sure. Aside that, I mean, I just he's got our respect for sure. I'm glad he's doing well, and again, if that person's well, and we know people stop streaming all of a sudden, and it just is what it is. It's a bittersweet chapter that goes on.
Yep. Don't let anybody tell you, Mr. Early, you don't got a big heart, because they would be wrong.
I try to, and I know I come across as one angry and bitter sob, but I get it. I try. Let's see. Oh my god, really? Ah, here we go. This is actually somebody who I've oh, what the hell happened? Yeah, I'm trying to modify this ticker, damn it. There we go. So we got this here. So Baby Ghoul was actually part of Maw before the. She did a whole bunch of creator stuff with them. Now I remember seeing Maw during the quarantine of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's this other company. They used to be known as Mamba,
I feel like I know
and
who
then
you're
they got
talking about.
Mamba. Eventually turned into Rogue. I'm sorry. Eventually turned into Maw, if you remember. Do you vaguely remember Maw?
I remember Maw, but Mamba was the one that I vaguely remember. But I definitely remember Maw.
Yeah, but I remember I got my mother some sort of. I got her a computer mat for her keyboard. I believe she still has that in her office, but I've never seen one of them before, and that's because I was so new to like anything related to stream equipment. I'm just
Isn't it?
like, I'm just like, here, have this so you could move your mouse easier and a little easier on the wrist. And sure as hell, she enjoys it.
Isn't Maw still around?
Remember they shut down, they got brought back.
I don't remember that honestly.
I do, I do. I remember it was
Pepperidge
pretty
Farm
grim with
remembers.
them. Yep, Pepperidge Farm and myself remember. But I remember that just all of a sudden, because there's an agreement for to do like photos and all do all this self promotion. They use their ads, all this and that. Which, speaking of, I actually remember when I was in a Juju ad.
Interesting.
You don't
Was it
remember that?
was it like your text review?
My tax review?
Yeah, no, like you made a review, typed out it, and it came up in text, and they're like, "Look at this review," and it's like, "Really?" And here's the text. Like,
No, actually. Hold
was it a
on, let me.
video of you?
No, it was just a post with me and my. I didn't mirror the damn thing either, so I'm a little ashamed. But let's see. Some poor bastard in a G Fuel group is trying Glitch I. They're doing a 5-pack. Let's see, energy trial pack and a 4D shaker. I just put a comment on saying that's trash.
Well,
But they actually used my stuff in ad. Ah, here we go. You guys are gonna find this a decent flashback.
We'll end off on this note because we're right there at the tail end of the show.
Well, you're probably gonna laugh at this, but boom, there's your boy.
Oh, so it wasn't like an ad. They just reshared your post.
And it was one of those things where I think I put it in their Discord at the time. It was just like flex your merch. And well, I'm looking dead ass, B.
Dead ass, B, he says.
One of the guys just kind of looked at me at the time and he just goes, "Look at you, Timberland boot Yankee hat looking ass. You're looking dead ass, B."
Damn.
I can't help it if I wear Tim's to work and a hat to work. There's actually one time where I was superstitious about it too. No, literally, like there'd be times where if I didn't wear a hat, I'd like get like oil or like some sort of like chemical in my hair or something. Like
All
when
right.
I was growing my hair out, I didn't wear a hat to work because it was just like too hot or whatever. And sure as shit, a hose explodes and I got hydraulic fluid like all up in there. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I literally had to drive out somewhere, and 2 hours later, I went to like the nearest slop sink and they're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "I got oil in my hair, okay? Leave me alone."
All right, B.
Stop you. Jesus Christ.
Still crazy to say we're at episode 118.
Anyone watch Hey Arnold?
Not really. I wasn't big into the football head.
118. I was watching Hey Arnold the other day with my sister, actually. PS 118. It's the Hey Arnold episode. If you got Paramount Plus, watch Football Head sometime, Teach. But in the meantime, people, we're going to continue to monitor the market, see what's out there, hit the ground running. Who knows? Maybe I'll even, Recon might hurt me for this one, but I might send him another mystery can.
Oh, God.
For better or for worse, who knows? To say the least, we're going to keep it on rocking. Summer's approaching, and hopefully we could get through my birthday without conflict like we have a few years ago with the G Fuel partner debacle. With that said, everybody, please say to your loved ones that you care and you cherish them. Summer's approaching. It's almost here.
Stay hydrated. Drink your water.
Water. On a serious and exclamation point. Drink your freaking water.
With 3 exclamation points.
Well, all considering I was in an attic today, and at 8:30 it was 100+ degrees in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be heaving over. Drink your water.
Yeah, it was boiling in there and it had no venting, so I was dying in there. Yes. Stay caffeinated. Be good. Stay safe, healthy, and well. Fuck the Dodgers and the virus. And take it easy, people. Ladas.